Well, Mel, what do we like?
Good food.
A nice drink?
And of course Wales.
Of course Wales, yeah. That's appropriate, because what have we got here? We've just been invited by Aber Falls Distillery in North Wales to come up for the opening of the new farmers market.
That sounds good to me.
Well, let's go. Well, wait, I forgot the whiskey. So we have made it to Aber Falls Distillery. Ready for lunch?
Yep.
And some tastings?
Yes, lovely tastings.
Yeah.
Whiskey.
I notice when we go for lunch and tastings, you're with me. But when I'm walking in the countryside, you're not with me. Have you noticed that pattern?
Yeah, I am as well.
Well, Mel, you can tell you're still in Wales.
Where's that? Sheep.
Sheep. Sheep everywhere. Mel, I've learned something already. Welsh for whiskey.
Whiskey.
Whiskey. There we are. I've only been here 5 minutes and I've learned something.
So what was the plan to happen? Is this like
Any sauces, anything like that?
ketchup?
So what have you got now?
You can just jar grill them, yeah.
What have I got?
Yeah.
Sprouts, bacon, and a turkey.
And chips. Have a chip.
cranberry. Yeah.
Yeah, I might. Have a few more chip.
I'll put a few on my plate and you can pick them off then.
Welcome to the Aber Falls Whisky Distillery. Founded in 2017, we are the first whisky distillery in North Wales for over 100 years. Our distillery site has a long history too. It was a slate works in the 19th century, powered by the river, and then a margarine factory during the World Wars. In 2017, the site underwent a multi-million-pound renovation to build a distillery and produce world-class whisky.
We're getting to the important part now, the making and the tasting.
Now we use a variety of casks from different places. Ones that previously contained bourbon, sherries, orange wine, and ones that come from brand new. They're called American Virgin Oak. One thing they've all got in common when they arrive here, we leave them outside. We need them to stay damp. Lovely Welsh weather.
Mel, stick your head in there.
Pardon?
Oh, isn't it? It smells good.
Yeah.
Like I said, the barley's been milled down now to what we call the perfect ratio. It's the perfect consistency to get the maximum amount of sugars out. The ratio is 10% flour, 20% husk, and 70% grits, which is the large sections. So this is one of our stills. It's our largest still. Where the tour guides at least have named it after the wife of Llywelyn. So this is Eleanor. Like you see, the wash is being bubbled and boiled underneath. There's an element heating up. Our 3 years and 1 day came about this year. So in the meantime, like James said earlier, we needed to make a bit of revenue. So we made some gin. I'll take you over to our gin still. The guys will pour it in and cut it with water to bring down the ABV. Of course, as always, the water is from Aber Falls. And then we add the botanicals.
We nose it as well. We want to make sure it's not too sulphurous. If it's over sulphurous, it will taint what we're trying to do. So feel free to put your nose in and have a smell of what we.
That's
What was in this one before? Was it bourbon? Is it?
Yeah, wild turkey this came from.
There's two processes as well that's happening inside over the period. One is called the Angel's Share. Have you heard of the Angel's Share before? Basically, wood like this breathes. We're going to lose some of the liquid through evaporation. Exactly 2% annually we'll lose through evaporation. The liquid evaporates through the cask up to the gods, up to the heavens, to the angels. That's the Angel's Share. The customs officer allows for that one. On the opposite side, we've got the Devil's Cut. You may not be so familiar with that one. Once these have been fully emptied of the whiskey, they stand them back upright and let them stand for a while to let the liquid that's seeped into the wood seep back out, and it collects at the bottom of the cask. Now, 99% of the time, this is not a good thing to drink, okay? It's not very good. It's awful. But apparently, 1% of the time, it's golden. It's like the best whiskey you've ever had. We don't take that risk, we pour it away and give it to the devil. That's the Devil's Cut for you.
It's all right.
Simple as that. It's like father and son.
Mel's going to make some gin.
I'm going to make some gin.
Some wicked gin.
I think I'll put some elderflower in it. Quite like the idea of elderflower.
Elderflower?
In the gin, yeah.
Okay.
I like something that's not got that strong bitterness.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would recommend for that?
Yeah, we can sweeten up with the licorice powder, like I said earlier, and maybe a bit of citrus as well. So we've got the licorice powder there, citrus as well, just and maybe.
So down to some serious gin making now. What's I put in? We need those three.
The core botanicals you need: juniper, coriander seed, and angelica root. We've got the measurements there for you. So those quite important to use those three. We recommend you use those three.
Oh, you make a record of yours.
Yeah, what everyone else has been doing.
I'll just need to tick it off. So what's yours like now?
Rose petals. I'm putting in.
I have to drink it. I'm going to make you drink it.
Yeah.
So, this is my gin. Look at this. Look at this masterpiece. We've nipped out because it's quite noisy in there. Myself and Mel have been making our own gin. So fingers crossed for that.
This is your energy essence. It's neutral grain spirit. It's 55% here, so it's not as strong as one is there. So basically, pour it in. Don't be shy, but don't be like a gentle with it, because otherwise it'll spill it.
All of it?
Yeah.
All of it. Yeah, just doing this. Yeah. That's nice and tight. Just use the head there.
Yeah, well, that's the big tempted. How's your gin coming along? Your moonshine! Now it's time to sit back and wait. And have my coffee before my gin comes through.
Nice coffee.
No, it's really nice actually. It is quite nice.
What's it taste like?
It's really citrusy. Lemony.
Yeah.
How's your brew?
Yeah, 40% proof.
40% proof.
Why are we doing it?
That's good for me.
Promotes different.
Mel's floral ginspiration.
I know. Quite proud of it, actually. I'm quite proud of my own gin.
My own gin and tonic, made with my own fair hands.
I'm proud of that, Mark.
I'm doing Barton's bits because I've got lots of sons, just 3 sons.
Very nice. Barton's bits.
Here we go. Look at that.
What bits are in that?
Yes, mine.
So So how was that, Mel?
It was very good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, very satisfying.
Making your own gin.
I know.
And there it is.
Look at that. And you can do this yourself, can't you?
Yeah, you can book this experience as well, can't you?
Yeah.
It's not like a private thing.
No,
you can book
allowed
it.
to
Check
hours.
their website for details.
Yeah.
But anyway, there we are.
There we go.
Mel's gin. And I got my marvellous elixir next door as
Your
well.
marvellous elixir.
So I'm glowing, my cheeks are glowing. I think it's all the gin I've had.
I've just been all tasting the whiskey. Nice.
So now that's the gin done. Really good fun, wasn't it?
It was really good.
So now we're going to head off into the farmers market with local farmers and local food producers and local drinks. And we're going to have a look at that.
Local producers, yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. And
I've been on the whiskey on there already.
Have you?
Yeah. You have to catch up now.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Let's have a look. I think you like some of these chutneys, Marcus. Spicy red cherry chutney. Would you like that one? Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
What's that? Spaghetti from the cheese wheel? How does that work then?
So we had spaghetti and then we had parsley parmesan.
In the actual wheel?
Yeah, so we drop the hot spaghetti in,
Yeah.
scrape some of the cheese from underneath, and add salt, pepper, parsley parmesan and olive oil.
You can smell the pineapple.
That's really, yeah.
This is coconut.
It's mango, you can
Mango,
smell.
ah.
Mango, yes, yeah. We brewed it in cask initially and it sold out within 2 days, the first batch. Second batch within a day.
Where'd you make it?
In Portmeadow.
Oh, okay.
Do you feel Christmassy?
I do.
I do, yeah, look at it.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
And it's stopped raining. Well, it's not raining.
Not raining, yeah.
No, it was drizzling a little bit earlier, but now it's nice and
So
dry.
another reason to come to Wales.
Yes.
Yeah. Not just us. By the way, I haven't had I'm driving. I'm just in a happy mood for a change.
Yeah.
Viewers, I'm in a happy mood.
This is priceless.
This is as good as
I'll get this on
It's on
camera.
film.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, let's go and enjoy some other Aber Falls treats.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I've had the joy this afternoon of tasting virtually everything there is here. Dan teithio'n bach blasus, wonderful Christmas shopping as well. Felly ewch, mwynhewch, a llawenhewch. We're now going to talk to these lovely people from SLC live on air, and we're back in a few minutes. One of the Geseni, we're going to count down from 5 in either language. I'll do Welsh, Gary, you do English. Let's go! 5, 4, 3, 2,
I do feel really Christmassy.
In Aber Falls.
Like I said, I was really cheerful earlier, and Mel didn't know. Was
Didn't know
confused.
why.
Yeah, I'm like Scrooge.
Say Merry Christmas in Welsh.
No.
Nadolig llawen.
As you can see, we're back from Aber Falls Distillery, and in all the excitement of the trip, we forgot to film.
You forgot to film.
Yeah, we forgot to film the important part,
Yeah.
tasting the
The
Aber Falls, the whiskey
whiskey,
itself.
yeah.
We tried the gin, you saw us making the gin, but the whiskey itself.
We tried it there, but we didn't film.
Yeah, so we've got a bottle with us now. Should we have a go at this?
Bottle of a single malt Welsh whiskey.
Yeah, let's have a go. The best part.
Very pleasurable. Well, thank you, kind sir.
It's the middle of the afternoon, so I'll just give you a little taste.
Okay.
I know what you'll like.
Clean those glasses a bit better.
They are clean. They are clean.
Okay, whatever you say.
It's bright sunlight, so
Okay.
cheers, my dears.
Cheers. Bottoms up. Ooh. What's the first nose? What do you get there, Marcus?
Citrus. I said that to everything.
Yeah.
Ceci.
Orange. A bit of orange, I think. Do you think? Orange and toffee.
It's quite easy drinking, actually. Oh, it's nice. It's, I could drink a glass or two.
What's the flavours you get?
A tiny bit of sherry.
Yes.
Only a tiny bit.
Did they say something about the
By the way, I'm no expert in this.
Well, you can say that
anyway.
again. Did they say something about the caskets?
They did, because they're all come from, you know, X sherry or X. Don't ask me difficult questions on camera.
Sherry,
It's very
X
nice.
bourbon
That's the
caskets,
thing. It's very
isn't it?
nice. It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So very nice. So I
Very
think
nice.
somebody's going to have.
A bit peary to me. It smells a bit pear.
Somebody's going to have this as a Christmas present. Not this one. We're going to finish this ourselves. So anyway, another reason to visit Wales. And I think
that would be good in a cocktail.
yeah, no, a cocktail. What's she like?
I think
You're
so.
not going to dilute a good whiskey with a cocktail. Anyway,
I'll dilute anything for a
it's very
cocktail.
enjoyable. So, like I said, another reason to come to Wales. As well, I forgot to include, because it was a bit of a rush trip, because we were at the distillery most of the day. Have a look at the scenery. Look at this.
Very beautiful.
Beautiful. So, some more reasons to come to Wales. Good food and drink, excellent scenery, and we live here.
And the people.
And the people. So, if you want to see more of Wales and our adventures around the country, they're coming up next, and we'll see you in one of those.
Cheers.
Cheers.